Hi, this is Sherry. I'm coming at you from Sedona, and I am at the stupa. You can't see the stupa, it's behind me right now. I was hoping to avoid the rain. It was raining today. So I came out and I thought, where would be a good place to go? And this is it. So I'm sitting in the center of the medicine wheel. Nobody seems to be out here right now, so that's cool. I would never be able to do that. And Tigger, which is me, I'm working with Tiger Energy, and my teddy bear that I love, my best friend, that's my little mat to sit on. So we're in the center of the medicine wheel, and there's Chimney. My cave is, I'm looking right up at her. There's our snow-capped mountains, and where all the noise is coming from, that's the stupa. I'm gonna sit down right here and do our reading, get in the center. So this is kind of cool, because I was worried that I was worried that it was going to be too late for me to do this because it's getting dark, but I didn't want it to be raining. Sorry, my battery's dying, and I've got this weird little battery pack on top trying to charge my phone while we're at it. So I got a new deck. I went to get the vampire deck, and people have been saying to me, you need to get the vampire deck, and I thought, no, I don't like the idea of vampires, you know, energy vampires. I've been dealing with that. And so I went in after a while, and I thought, all right, maybe I should listen. So I go in and I said, do you have the vampire deck? And they said, no, sorry, we don't. And I thought, oh, okay. So I went over and I looked at the decks, and I found one that I don't have of Lucy Cavendish's, the Faery Forest. How perfect is that for me as I sit in my forest? So today, that's what we're going to be working with. And I'm going to let you guys, let's see, I think I'll let you, it's hard for me to even look with these stinking glasses. I'm going to let you guys look around, because it's still very beautiful for you to see while I am looking at these cards and see which messages that come to us. Now this first card that comes to us is really intriguing to me, because a lot of people have been talking about this. Otherworld, number 44. Now remember, fours, our angels are with you. So no matter what you're going through, the angels are with you. You're protected, you're guided, you're loved. It's good. So 44. And you'll see this girl, she looks rather somber. And it talks about veil, illness, transition. So what it's talking about is you're going through the veil right now. You're kind of like in between worlds, the ones that are waking up. You're still kind of living in this 3D world, but moving into the fifth dimension, fourth dimension. And so while you're going through this, you're having physical changes, you're having challenges, illnesses. Sometimes we get lightheaded. Sometimes, I have people that are losing their hair. I've got people who are nauseated. I have people who feel unbalanced mentally and unbalanced physically. Sometimes it feels like, your dreams are very, very vivid. My dreams are crazy, like they really are. So sometimes we feel like we're losing our mind, but it's not us. It's what we're going through. It's this, it's losing the physical self, and you kind of feel like maybe, and I've been feeling this in California, you feel a loss of energy. You're weak, you're tired, you're like, God, why am I sleeping so much? I just want to crawl back into bed. So this is when we're supposed to take care of ourselves and baby ourselves. This is why I'm in Sedona, because I'm trying to get myself balanced, because I have had that. I've had the non-sleep, right? And I'm telling you guys, for the longest time I haven't been sleeping, but it's all part of the awakening process, the ascension process, the ascension. We are already awakening. It's the ascension process, and as we ascend higher and higher, we're working on less and less sleep. So our bodies, we're going to be needing less and less sleep, but right now, while we're transitioning, it's very difficult for us. So we're kind of like in between worlds right now. So what do you do at this time? This time of kind of being apart, but being with people as well, because we feel like often like we're aliens, like we don't really fit in. What do you do when you're kind of like walking between worlds? How do you handle this? Who do you associate with? What do you think about? This is a time that your soul is breaking through for the next stage of your journey. So you got to ask yourself, how can I create depth within my life? When I come back to me, my own reality, when I, things balance out again and I am where I need to be, where am I supposed to be in my life? Who am I supposed to be associating with? What kind of path am I following? These are the questions that you're supposed to be asking yourselves. And how can you experience? So how do you ask this question? By asking yourself, how can I help others? How can I serve others? That's the best way for spirit to, I'm going to turn this around it. That's the best way for us to move forward is how we can be of service to other people. That'll give us strength while we're experiencing, the issues that we're going through. So that's the first message. The next message that we have Hold on. This one's interesting because I got this one several times. What would be a funner view? I'm sorry it's kind of dreary in here. When I finish, if I have enough battery, I'm going to take you guys to where I was going to do this reading, down in the wash. I really wanted to be in the wash. But I thought it would be kind of cool to be in the center of the medicine wheel. And I've got Chimney behind me. Okay, so the next message that we have is called, oh, I don't want to get my cards dirty here. The Dreamer. So here, see this girl, she's sleeping in the forest, which I love. I totally resonate with this. And it's talking about, and the numbers 2 and 8. So 8 means get going on your path. 2, everything happening as it's meant to. So visions, trance, apparitions. So right now they're saying that your life is filled with this happening. You are having visions, you are having prophetic dreams, most likely. You're having messages come from all over the place. You know, cars, music, animals in the forest. No matter where you go, people talking. You're hearing messages like crazy, left, right, and center. This is how you're speaking to spirit. You may be able to look at somebody and just know what they're thinking and what they're feeling. You may just, you have the ability to pick up on other people's energy and what's going on with them. So it's actually a very blessed time. Sorry, I'm trying not to get, I'm getting red sand all over my cards. I don't want to do that. I'm rough on my cards. So what they're saying is, you know, you could see, some people see shapes. Some people start seeing, you know, esoteric shapes in figures. I see faces in the rocks. If you look up, you know what, I should just do this and allow you to look, because I see faces in the rocks all the time, and they're messages. And I see faces in, just in the ground, and in different shapes. So you're picking up things, and your eyes at this time is very, very important for you. It's interesting for me to get, because they're saying that right now your eyes are very important because Spirit's trying to bring you messages. So take care of your eyes. My eyes, I need to go get either my eyes, I need to get them looked at, because they're like in between. These are these like cheaters, like magnifier things, and I don't like them. I want to get LASIK done, so I'm going to get that done. That's a priority for me. So they're saying for you, maybe you need to have your vision checked, and make sure that you're taking care of your eyes, right? So that's one thing. They're also saying that visually, you're very, very sensitive. So it's about changing your environment, changing your appearance, changing where you live, possibly your work. You're going to approach your life in a different way. Something that offers you, you know, energy to move forward. So where do you feel your best? I feel my best here. I feel my best in nature, absolutely. So you need to start working towards that so that you manifest that. They're saying that the visions that you do get, the prophetic dreams and the messages that you're getting, trust them. They're trustworthy. They are coming to you because their Spirit is speaking to you. Your higher self is speaking to you. So they're valid. Don't doubt what you're getting. Okay, so that's what, you know, keep a dream journal. Whatever it is that you keep a track of whatever that you're getting. They're also saying that at this time, that what you've been dreaming of and what you have, it's literally like a dream that I've had, or dreams that you've been shown. Like I've had a vision. I've had this whole thing been shown to me for the last 3 years. And so what they're saying is your dream is becoming a reality. So it's happening soon. So trust it. Okay. So the next message, I've got quite a few messages here. Oh Lord, I have more than I thought I had. I'm going to put, I brought this little cloth because I thought this would be, you know, to sit on one thing, but also to put my cards down so I don't destroy them. Because I have a habit of being quite rough on my cards, which isn't respectful of them. They're my tools and I love them. So the next message we have, I'm going to do it this way, is the Green Witch. I like her. She's got a hat made of the forest. And it talks about fresh, new, spring, right? So that's talking about new beginnings. Look at everything's growing up towards the sun. So the sun is the divine masculine. The sun is also spirit, right? Higher. Keep your head to the sun, your eyes to the sun, and they will guide you. So everything's growing up. Everything's very lush. Everything is very healthy looking. She's healthy. Her hair's healthy. Everything is in a beautiful shape. She looks very natural in that place, doesn't she? She looks like she fits right in there. So it's talking to you about, it's reminding you to get out and connect. Get out into a place like this. Get out and see what this does for you. See how you feel when you're in a place like this. What does it do? How do you feel? What are the options that come to you? You know, go to a place where you just kind of empty your soul. You just empty everything out of any expectations. Go back to a place where you're almost like childlike. This is what this reminds me of, this girl, because when I was a little girl, I lived in the forest. So I keep coming back to the forest because that's when there were no limits. You know, kids can do anything. Nobody said that you can't when you're little. You know, we jumped off, garage roofs. We climbed the tallest trees. I still do that, but there's things that we did when we were a kid. Nobody told us that we couldn't because we were out there doing it, and we never thought we couldn't. You know, kids think that I'm going to be a doctor, I'm going to be an astronaut, I'm going to be whatever. But when you're a kid, you have huge childlike expectations. So they want you to go back to a place that makes you feel that way. They talk about embracing your own personal power of renewal. They talk about being fresh. Being naive, like I said last night, I was talking to somebody, I don't know who I was with, and I just said, I don't know. I don't know. So they want you to just admit that you don't know. You're fresh and you're new, and you're waiting for it to come to you. Be unwise. And I don't mean unwise as in stupid. I mean just be childlike and innocent and open for Spirit to bring to you what's coming, right? And then the new cycle will truly begin for you. So then the next card, my butt is freezing on this. I was going to get this little cushion yesterday. Today. I bought this today at the Goodwill, my favorite place. And I was going to get this little round cushion, and it's small enough that I could just kind of like attach it to the back of my backpack. And I thought, I don't want to be carrying around too much stuff. I'm going to go back and get it. Okay. So this one, Atheling, nobility, grace, gratitude. Now she is beautiful. She looks like a princess. Or an ice queen. She's just gorgeous. But look at the crown that she's wearing. It's a very large crown. Heavy is the head who wears the crown. There's responsibilities that lie in your circumstances and the ability to be a noble being. A chance to be graceful and grateful. So this wise being is able to hear requests and demands from others without feeling pressure or tension. So you may be at a time, you need to recognize that you're at a time when you've got this wisdom that's come to you, and people are going to be coming to you like crazy. So you have to be okay with saying no, not sacrificing yourself. You got to be able to say no in a very kind and loving way. This person knows that she is not going to sacrifice herself. She's not going to allow herself to be influenced or dominated or controlled by anyone else. She is going to be not overwhelmed with her responsibilities. She's going to take this heavy crown and she's going to wear it lightly, right? Now we see it like a frame, almost like a very light filigree frame instead of a heavy crown. So she's going to wear it this way. This is what she's going to do. So the message is right now, slow down on the demands of your regular life, your work life, your personal life. Start creating boundaries. Don't feel obligated, like I said, to sacrifice of yourself. Don't feel bad about saying no. You can say no in a kind way. I'm thinking right now, I've been trying to see my friend Ryan. He's busy right now, and then I keep saying, hey, how's it going? And he's got a lot of stuff, and so I think about, this is a message for me. If it's not a good time, just say it's not a good time. And I'm picking up on the clue that it's not a good time because I haven't heard back. So at this time, focus on what you need to. Be still, breathe yourself. Don't feel like you're obligated to sacrifice your needs for others. And just because sometimes people are pushy or loud or bossy, that doesn't mean that they get to have their way, right? You have the ability to say no. So at this time, focus on yourself. Focus on your duties, what you have, your responsibilities. But in your own way, your own consciousness, your own kind of comfortable way. They are asking you to be patient with people and have dignity and be kind to people, because people are coming to us because we have gotten to a place of wisdom. We've gotten to a place where we've learned, and they recognize this. So we have to be patient and kind and graceful when we are saying that, look, my time is... Oh my God. Okay, that was amazing. Listen. Oh my God, Coyote's the trickster. Wow, that's just amazing. Okay, it's getting dark and they're coming, so I'm going to continue quickly here. So the next message we have is, let's see, we'll do it this way. Soul kin, recognition, family, kinship. Now you see all of these beings, the great elder, and then the mother, and then the little one, and then, you know, in little in-between ones. And the number is 16, 1, new beginning, 6. Don't be so focused on material concerns. Get moving on your spiritual path, and that will come to you. So it talks about relationships. You know, sometimes we really wish for relationships to last, and friendships and that we have. And sometimes these, you know, the relationships come to us for lessons. People come into our lives for lessons. And this time, I'm getting a little nervous. I don't want to, they're a ways away. But I know that a lot of the people are saying right now, I'm getting a lot of messages, and me too, that friendships are changing. Family relationships change. Families moving away from us, from spiritual people. They're separating. And long-term friendships are ending. And people want to hold on. You know, we want to hold on to the ones that we loved. But there's a time and a space. And at this time, they're saying, these ones are going to be moving on. And then there's ones that we feel a very deep recognition. And it's very difficult to let this one go. This is a soul kin. This is a soul kin we're dealing with. This is somebody that we've probably shared past lifetimes with. So there's someone in your life that you have this very, very deep connection to, that you know you're connected to this one, and you're not letting this one go. This person speaks to your soul, right? This person, and the grounding that comes from this person, the connection is grounding and nourishing and full of faith. You know, maybe time, a season, a place, a reason. But right now, you are connected to this one, and this is the one that you should pursue, is what they're saying. You know, everybody has free will, and everybody has soul choices and soul's paths. But at this time, for now, this is a soul family. This is your kin, and you can draw from this one for yourself as well. And together, you work something beautiful, and together you're a shining example and a beacon for others. So this one is not one that's leaving right now. Even though others are, there's somebody else coming in that you have connected with, and you feel this deep, deep connection, and you're going to hold on to this one. Okay, so our last card, God, that was a trip, wasn't it? Our last card, Before the Gathering. This one's incredible. I love her. Look at her. She's just beautiful all the way around. Her outfit's amazing. She's got amazing hair. Her makeup's incredible. I hope you guys can see this because it's getting quite dark. Her surroundings, I mean, she's got those gossamer butterfly wings. She's got butterflies in her hair. I would love somebody to do my hair like that. I mean, with butterflies, and look at that. I hope I get close enough for you guys to see. God, she's incredible, and her body's in great shape too. I love everything about her. So celebration, anticipation, event. So something magical is coming. That's what we're talking about. So a celebration. Time to acknowledge maybe, this is about the wheel. This is about the wheel moving forward. So maybe you have, you're going to be acknowledged for the work that you've put in. This is a project that's moving forward. This is a relationship that's coming. Maybe an engagement. Something fabulously magical is about to occur in your life. It's time to look forward, they're saying. Anticipate it. Prepare for this. On your energetic level. You know, it could be on an energetic level only that you're connecting with somebody spiritually, with your higher self, or this could be literally a soulmate or a twin soul in the flesh that you are going to be reconnecting with. So magic message for this one, and it's coming. They're saying in the very near future, and so this is a very good omen, right? They want you to take care of your body. They want you to get your finest clothes, take care of your hair, get your body in shape, get yourself feeling good. You know, exercise, vitality, right? Get your rest. Everything that I'm doing on this trip here is going along with this celebration message that we're talking about. So they want you to do all of these things for yourself. You know, it might be a birthday coming, it might be a graduation, whatever accomplishment, some kind of a completion of a test that you've gone through, but it's essential that you mark this. This is a time where you prepare, you get ready, and you enjoy. Because you deserve all of the things that are coming for your efforts. This reward that's going to be yours, and it's coming to you very, very soon. So that's the end of the cards. What I'm going to do is I'm going to get up because my butt is freezing. The coyotes are heading this way, and I'm going to take you down to the wash. And as I take you down to the wash, I'm going to talk to you about the animal totem. Hold on a sec. How do I do this? Just so you guys look at that for a second while I wrap up my Winnie the Pooh and Tigger 2. This was a good idea, this little mat, because I can just throw it in the wash and wash it, and I can stuff it in my backpack and carry it easily. Okay, so what I was going to talk to you guys about, the squirrel, because I kept seeing squirrel everywhere. And the squirrel, lots of messages for squirrel. Squirrel says, and what's really cool about it is squirrel goes along with what we just were saying. I was just talking about getting prepared and getting ready. The squirrel talks about get ready, get prepared. Hold on a second. Got my little backpack on. I'm ready to rock. So the squirrel talks about getting ready, getting prepared. The squirrel is, let's walk this way. Or do you want to go to the stupa? I could go down to the stupa. Okay, so squirrel says get ready, get prepared. Maybe there's things in your house that you've been collecting that you need to get rid of. There's just too much stuff, and you got to kind of make way for either moving or for new things that are coming in. So this could be items, this could be thoughts, this could be different ideas that you've had. So it's getting ready, prepare for in that kind of a way. Squirrels are very friendly. They gather. They're nuts, right? They gather, and they gather. They say that they gather probably. They only use about 10% of the nuts that they gather. Out of all the nuts, 10% is what they find. They store them everywhere. They store them, and they drop them. You see them when they run up the trees, right? And a lot of times they'll drop their nuts all over the place, and they aren't even aware that they've dropped their nuts. I can't talk loud when I get to the stupa, so I gotta be up here. They drop the nuts, and they're not, and from those grow plants and trees and other things for other beings. So basically, what it's talking about, I'll show you these noni people, is the people that are we're out there doing our work. We may not even be aware of what we've done to help other people. We are just busy going about doing our life, following our path, and we're dropping these little pearls of wisdom along, and we've been helping people. Look at this. We've been helping people without even being aware of how we've affected their lives. So that's what the squirrel does. The squirrel is very, very busy, and they don't ask for help. They don't ask for thanks for this. This is just their path. This is just what they do. There's the stupa right there. And so the squirrel, they chatter, they're friendly. They're very busy people if you're a squirrel. They are telling you, like I said, it's time to get yourself prepared, get yourself ready, whatever that might be for you. My mind's going blank right now because I'm thinking about the coyotes. Pack of coyotes. So there's several things about the coyote. Coyote is the trickster. So it could be something that you're doing in your life is about to trick you into doing something the right way. So sometimes we're heading in a direction and it's kind of foolish possibly, but we'll do a misstep and something will happen, and from that it'll lead us into a different direction. Like for me, I was heading down the wash, and this is just a very basic way thing. And I decided, I want to get to the stupa, so I'm running through here because it's getting dark. I'm running, and I thought, I can't really talk in front of the stupa. So then I got to the medicine wheel, and then I get up here and I see all these little noni people, and then I get up to the top here and I've got a view for you guys because I was concerned about that. I thought I'm not going to be able to see the view. So sometimes our own higher self will trick us into doing what we're meant to do. So listen to your higher self. Also, the coyote, being the trickster, is there may be somebody who's a little bit tricky. Think of Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner, right? And there was a pack of coyotes. So don't allow, be aware. Be aware of people with sneaky intentions. I heard my buddy Ryan, he did his reading this morning online, and I was listening to him and Alexander, and he said something that I thought was interesting. He said, what is that? I'm trying to think of how he said it. It's kind of like be wise, don't be stupid, be wise, but you don't have to be afraid. You don't have to be afraid, but don't be stupid or something. I can't remember what he said, but it's like be aware. Be aware. We're not asking you to be paranoid, but we're telling you to be aware of what's going on. So there was just a pack of coyotes. Now the thing is, they announced themselves, didn't they? So if we're aware and we're connecting to our higher selves and we're paying attention to the messages that we're getting from Spirit, they will guide us and they will show us, and those coyotes made themselves very, very, very known. So the coyotes, the tricksters, are the ones that are out there that are kind of sneaky trying to pull something on you. They'll let themselves up. We don't have to worry about it. We are protected. We are 100% protected. Look at me. I am standing in the center of all of these sacred statues that people put out. we had our reading in the medicine wheel. That's pretty cool. I would not have been able to do that reading if it was beautiful weather. So to me, this is still magical weather. What else did I want to talk to you about? I think I'm just done with the reading right now. I'm going to take you down and I'm going to show you guys, because I'm not that far now. I'm going to show you the stupa. And what's interesting to me is how loud those people are being. You're not supposed to talk when you're at the stupa. It's a very sacred place. So let's see what happens when I walk up. Maybe they don't realize that. I didn't realize that. I came with Joseph the very first time and I was talking to him and he was like, shh, you know, this is very sacred. So we're going the back way. I kind of hiked up the other direction. Oh, you guys, you're going to love this. Bill, I know you're loving this. I came here with my friend Bill several years ago. Okay. Oh, you know, they've got little kids. They don't know. They don't realize. And they seem to be having a party. You know, they probably just figured, just like me, there's nobody here. Now, I wouldn't have sat in the center of the medicine wheel before, but I got to because there was nobody there. Okay, here's the stupa. And here's our happy Buddha. So people kneel right here. They kneel down. And we say our gratitude. Right up there is my cave. And so people come here and they say thank you and they leave little prayer offerings. See, when we come here, we leave something. Oh, I love that. That's beautiful. That would be something to make. I like that. I've got a lot of ideas to this trip, creative ideas. See, they're very, very respectful. They're leaving now. They're very quiet. Spirit wants us to create. That's something I could talk to you about. Spirit is asking for us to use our creativity and the use of color and the use and draw from nature to be creative. And it's a way of expressing ourselves. And I have to give her a hug. I always do. You guys. I love her. I'm gonna come up. So that's for all of us. Okay, I'm gonna go down here. My car is up the other way and it is getting rather dark. I'll show you quickly down here what we do. I cleared everybody out for our reading. That's pretty cool. Okay, so usually you come up through the gardens down the back side. I mean the front side. I always come in through the back, which is so strange. That's the theme for this whole trip. I've been saying this the whole time. Coming in the back way. Coming in the back way. So people walk around and they do their meditations. And I have some crystals in my pouch, so I'm trying to decide which one I want to leave here. Because this is where people come and they leave their offerings. And then they get collected, right? People leave donations. Usually it's quartz. You can usually see, although it's been raining a lot, I wonder if they've come and they've collected. But you can see some beautiful stones in here sometimes people leave, but I think they've come and collected them. Here's a beautiful, that one's beautiful. And then, I guess they have classes in here, I don't know. This tells about the stupa. Welcome to the Amitabha Stupa and Peace Park. And it talks about the whole history of it. And this is a walk. And I don't know, has it changed? They used to have people's names that donated. And I think, yeah, this is the guest registry. So, let's sign. Prayer requests. All right, I'm going to ask. All right. My prayer request. pen wasn't working very well. You know what's a bummer is there was a beautiful statue over here that used to stand right here, and somebody stole it, and they haven't brought it back. That's terrible. That's pretty bad karma, don't you think? Okay, so we go this way, and normally when I run through here, there's quail and there's look at the little Buddha. Isn't that cute? Oh, bird feeder fell over. Normally there's quail and robin, and what is it, blue jays, and now that I saw that deer eating out of the bird feeder, if I come back to Sedona to live, I'm definitely going to have bird feeders going all year round and keep them full. I do anyway, but I love the fact that the deer were eating from the bird feeders. See, those are too high for her, for the deer. I want them to be down. So here's another little prayer center. All of these things hanging in the trees. And it goes down that way. Now, my hands are getting freezing and it's getting dark, and the coyotes already told us that they were coming. So that's another message from Coyote. When people announce themselves, when people show you who they are, and they've been tricky and they've been sneaky and they've been less than acting without integrity, don't be stupid, right? Pay attention. Pay attention to the messages that Spirit's giving you. So for me, I went hiking one time, and it got to be about this time, and it was summertime, but it got to be about this time and it was getting dark, and they announced themselves, and I thought, okay, time to go. And I realized I was way up a mountain. Like, I was way up, and when I got down, I allowed myself to get a little too scared because they were coming closer, and I got to a place where I couldn't find my way out. I was boxed in a corner. So there you go. Don't allow yourself to get boxed into a corner. When you're being shown something and you're being given a warning, when Spirit gives us warnings, pay attention. They come in all different ways. Generally, you'll see mirrors in your lives where other people are going through an issue, and if you're getting messages and people are coming to you and you get the same message more than once, more than twice, 3 times, really pay attention. It's coming to you. So we're hiking back. The coyotes go through the wash, which is the way I hike. So we're booking it back there before they come up on me. Isn't this pretty? Oh, we sat right there. That's so cool. I'm excited that we got to do that. Oh, see? This worked out well. No rain because it was pouring. And I thought, this is going to suck. Or am I going to do my reading where you guys can have something amazing to look at? This is where the buck and the babies were. This is where the buck and the babies were when I came the last time. And he was like 10 horn buck. Oh, he was amazing. And then he had 2 little ones with him. And I followed them down this side of the mountain. And they were with their mommy. And it was amazing. I am following a trail. I never follow trails. I am today. But I'm going to cut through the wash. Let's see. I love the washes. See? This is always my favorite place. The washes. So, I'm going to go through here. Let's see. These Doc Martens are cute, but they're not made for hiking. They slip. I love the water. I like to be down by the water. Okay. Look and see everywhere you go. Waterfalls and little noni trails. Wow, it's dropping fast. The weather, the temperature, and the lighting. See, so this was me being told, Sherry, get back to where you're supposed to go. You were already warned. Where was I? See, this is what I do. I never go the same way. I'm amazed that this is still running. I have a little battery pack on it because my battery was dying. Oh, this is pretty. This is different than where I was. Oh, I love this. Oh, I love it. Let's go up here. Oh, Now I know my car's up here somewhere, but where? Oh, we're over there. Okay. This way. It's so funny, I've got built-in radar. But sometimes I end up in the brambles. Oh, I like it under here. I'm higher than I was before. I'm doing this with you because this is how I grew up. I grew up doing this. I like doing this. Okay, so for next time, I was on the top of the water tank, not at the bottom. See, somebody's moving. Florida. Someone's either coming from Florida or moving to Florida. Let's take a look. An orchid, hothouse flower, butterfly transformation. Ghost orchids of the Faery State Preserve. We're gonna look up ghost orchids. Ooh, found only in Florida, swamplands, alligators, black bears, snakes, wild pigs, and panthers. The rare ghost orchid, which grows without ever touching the earth. Love that message. That is a cool message. So my panther is connected to Florida. I know that already. Ooh. Okay. I'm gonna shake my fingertips are like ice cubes. You know what? When I was over there, that's where I was hiking before. And I was sitting up on those rocks, way up on that, and that's when I heard the coyotes. So this is their hangout. This is where they hang out. Interesting. And here, the face is in the rock. I wonder if you can see it. See where my car is? Look right up above, on the outside edge of the tall spire. It looks like silverback gorillas, 2 of them. Gorillas in the mist. And normally from behind that, I can see a ram, but it's dark right now and the textures of the rock are different, but you can see the 2 faces of the silverback gorilla. And then you see the 2 guardians. It's funny, facing the gorilla. So, and they're taller. They remind me of the Anunnaki. The Anunnaki they're watching. Very cool. Okay, here's your last shot before I say over and out from freezing land. Peace, love, and light. Oh, if you want to follow me, I'm on LinkedIn, I'm on Twitter, I'm on Google+, I'm at sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. My website is there's a rabbit. www.thewhispersofangels. No, it's there it is. Do you see the bunny? It's www.theangelswhisper. There's a little bunny. So the bunny says, be quick. It talks about creativity. It talks about moving quickly too. Bunnies are timid and they're a little bit shy, but when they decide to move, they move fast. That was a cool message. I do dream analysis. I do personal readings. I am a life coach. I do long distance Reiki healing. So if you are wanting any help with that, there's another face at that rock right there. Can you see his nose? He's facing out that way, and there's others. Wow. So those are all of the things I'm available for if I could help you. Coyote, rabbit, squirrel. I'll post a couple things about that coming up. So if you are interested in having me help you, go to my page, www.angelswhisper.com. Choose the amount of time that you would like me to work with you, and then it will take you to contact. You go to contact, and that will take you to my PayPal, and my email address is sherrycolumbus@yahoo.com. If you don't hear from me, like right away, email me or get a hold of me just at the email address or even on Facebook, and I will get right back to you. I'm very, very prompt. And I'm working a little while I'm here, so if there's anything I can help you with, I would be honored. My energy's high. It's just pumped, and as you can see, I don't care if it's raining or if it's freezing or if it's nighttime. I'm out here for a reason. I'm getting all of this energy, and it helps you because it helps me connect. So at that last moment, you know, we went the wrong way, we came up that direction. But that was the coyote part of my higher self that was tricking me into going where I needed to be so that we could see that rabbit, because that had to come out. That was the message for rabbit. All right, we'll talk to you again soon. Bye.